All right, hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are discussing CJC-1295 as part of our peptide lecture series. What is CJC-1295? It is a growth hormone releasing hormone analog. It gained popularity mainly because it can raise growth hormone and IGF-1 more sustainably than your other GHRH peptides, i.e. than your morelins. Oftentimes, people stack the morelins with CJC. Typically comes in two versions, with DAC and without DAC. DAC stands for drug affinity complex, which essentially increases the half-life of the molecule. What's the structure? CJC is based on the active region of growth hormone releasing hormone, particularly the first 29 amino acids. Again, similar to the morelins. It's then modified to resist degradation, increase receptor binding affinity, and increase duration and potency. The DAC allows it to bind to circulating albumin, which takes its half-life to days for longer growth hormone stimulation and less frequent dosing. However, this does not mimic the natural growth hormone pulse. So what is use cases? It's often stacked with ipamorelin. CJC binds to the growth hormone releasing hormone receptor, and ipamorelin binds to the ghrelin receptor. Overall, stimulation gets hit via two pathways, which theoretically leads to a larger growth hormone pulse than either one alone. If your CJC has DAC, then it can cause a larger growth hormone pulse to last longer than normal. Side effects, as with all the growth hormone secretagogues, water retention, paresthesia or tingling, raised fasting glucose or insulin resistance, joint discomfort, and injection site reactions. DAC specifically may increase the side effect prevalence in some users because of the longer GH pulse stimulation. Chronically high GH leads to chronically high IGF-1, which leads to insulin resistance and diabetes. So what are the limitations? Raising growth hormone does not substitute good sleep quality, caloric control, adequate protein intake, and resistance training. To maximize results, you need to do all four of those. Lifestyle is still the backbone of all interventions. So what to use? With DAC, you use when you want an extended GH release. Without DAC is when you want to aim for more physiological pulses of growth hormone. If you're combining it with ipamorelin, choose without DAC for more control of your peaks and troughs of your GH. Then your typical doses of CJC are 100 to 300 micrograms subcutaneously, 2 to 3 times weekly. Yeah, that's pretty much. If you remember from the previous lecture, ipamorelin is 2 to 3 times per day, and CJC is 2 to 3 times per week. So that's a lot of injections. Yeah, in summary, that is CJC. That's what it's used for, and that is what DAC does. Only make lifestyle and medication changes or additions with the advice and consent from your primary treating physician. All right, thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next lecture.